such a bitter pill. And yeah, I know you thought you had bigger, better things, but right now this is, cause the grass is greener under me. Brightest technicolor, I can tell that you can see. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Not payback is a bad chicken, baby, I'm the baddest. Stop playing with a savage, can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy on ya, but nah, baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Being so bad got me feeling so good. Showing you up like I know that I would. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Feeling inspired cause the tables have turned. Yeah, I'm on fire and I know that it burns. Talk that talk, baby. Better walk that walk, baby. If you talk that talk, baby. Better walk that walk, baby.
There's something tearing me apart as it looms in the dark, bringing us down again. At first it looked so far away, now it seems it's here to stay, bringing us down again. Oh, and here they come, we better run. This song of sorrow is almost done. I know that I should see this through, so I'll stand with you now.
You're up for talking about that routine by Dune the Fox.
Absolutely. I love that whole performance. What I love the most that I saw in that one was that they used their whole body. They weren't afraid to just use one body part or use some of everything. They put everything together instead of just letting, for example, an arm stay still. They used their whole body. Their technicality was on point, great with the song. All in all, a very well performance.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of really fun, sort of like synced up to music arm movements and such, which I always really enjoy when I see it. All right, so next up, we have Electric Eel bringing their flow to Furry Weekend Atlanta. Give it up for Electric Eel.
Calling all dreamers, time to let your mind run free, to believe in make believe, to be who you wanna be. Calling all dreamers, a celebration in the street, and the sights you're gonna see far beyond your wildest dreams. You need wings to take flight, magic don't stop at midnight, so hold on tight, enjoy the ride. 'Cause I can't reach for the stars in broad daylight. Hard as a spark, you just can't fight. When you wish your mind, magic happens. Dreams were made to make come true. Waiting for someone like you to live a day by waiting for magic happens. That's when magic happens. That's when magic happens.
Love the casual look from Electric Eel there. Just a good old hoodie and t-shirt and a partial suit for a dance comp, which is very fun. We're going to go back to Jibba for this one.
I love the song. I am always a big fan of someone who uses words to actually dictate what they're doing. When you said, "I see the stars," and your hand goes up, and I see the moon. I think it said moon. I've never heard the song before, but you would definitely use the words um, to dictate your movement, and I love that. And it was a great job to do that.
All right, great. Thanks, Joe. Next up, we've got Flick coming to the digital stage. So please give a big silent round of applause that they can't hear right now for Flick.
I've been knowing that we can't last. Made it all up just to stay with you. Now I'm cheesing when you blow past. Yeah, if you take a slice of me, that's all alright with me.
Ooh, boy, I never see the smile in your eyes. Yeah, you wear a disguise. Yeah, you're so hard to find. So make up your mind, baby. I don't need no more maybes. And I tried to call you last night. All my friends said stop.
I've been knowing that we can't last. Made it all up just to stay with you. Now I'm cheesing when you blow past. Yeah, if you take a slice of me, that's all alright with me.
Well, it's not the same in the morning. I'm picking up signs that you're leaving, but we're deep in, so we're deep in. If this is how you want me, then I'm yours. It's just another body calling me over.
I don't know what you want me to say. It's been so long that I'm feeling this way. In your arms is my favorite place. Can we talk? I want you to say everything is changing. I love the life that we were making. It's not
Flick with the giant head and Sonic the Hedgehog shoes. Very cute. So nice to see. Beta Monkey, what do you think?
All right, I gotta say, I am a huge fan of good footwork, and I loved seeing the footwork in that video. That was honestly a treat for me. I'd actually say what I want to see a little bit is what was done in the second half, matching up the arm movements with the footwork. I want to see a little bit more of that in the first half, and then also just maybe a little bit more of that level change that you experimented with down on the floor. I want to see you do a little bit more with that, but otherwise, I really love that. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of good sliding going on in that video as well, which I really enjoyed. Well, next up, we've got the question that we should all be asking ourselves, which is our next competitor, You Puffin. Give it up for You Puffin. Good to see someone repping the Avians here at the virtual dance comp tonight. Gideon, we are going over to you to talk about You Puffin.
All right, You Puffin. I love the whole flow of that song. The energy was there in that whole song, and to be able to match up your dance with the energy with the whole song is very nice to see. it was all in all a very well performance, and I love the energy that you have.
All right. Thanks, Gideon. You Puffin. Thanks for flapping in to give us a little bit of dance magic this evening. Next up, we've got Baxter Wolfie. So give it up for Baxter.
On the east side of the city, she was working every day, cleaning dishes in the evening. She could barely stay awake. She was clinging to the feeling that her luck was gonna change. You better move, you better dance, make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget.
And a little wave at the end after it got so very dark. Jibba, you are up for Baxter Wolfie.
I have to say that head must feel like you're wearing a sofa on it, first of all, and trying to move around with all of that. You have so much energy. That energy I wish I had as I've gotten older. My hips don't move, they lie. My knees don't work, they broke. And my feet, they just not there anymore. Use your energy, keep using it, because you definitely have it. Great job.
Next up, we've got Sasuke Husquita. So everybody enjoy Sasuke Husquita.
I get raw chills, 10 different looks, and my lips so kill. I kiss him in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that smells on wheels. Woo! I was born to flex, yes. Diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more than sex. But nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad need is the money. I got bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me, I'll shoot. Bow, shake a little. You get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash. You shake it real fast, you get a little more. I got bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I gotta fly, I need a jet. I need room for my legs. I got a baby, I need some money. Yeah, I need teeth for my egg. All y'all is in trouble. Bring brass knuckles to scuffle. I heard that Cardi went pop. Yeah, I did go pop. Pop. That's me busting that bubble. I'm the Sonny with the drip. Baby mommy with the clip. Walk out bodies with a. Bring a thotty to the whip. Is she fine or she fake? Damn, walking past the mirror. Ooh, damn, I'm fine. Let her try me. Boom, Hammer KC. Money. Money, 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 money.
Great job, Sasuke. Let's go over to Beta Monkey to talk about this one.
All right, Sasuke. I have to say, I really like seeing this kind of style come out. I know our fandom is known for having a lot of hip hop and street styles, but like the way this type of street or urban style came out was something a little bit different than what I normally see from others, and I really like the uniqueness of it, and especially some of that groove you had going on in there, just hitting right on the head. Perfect.
Excellent. Thank you, Beta Monkey. Appreciate that. So next up, we've got, so this is one of the weird things about Fursuit Dance Competition is because some of these names, like we would get together before the dance comp and I would ask everybody for exactly how their name is pronounced, but I didn't have that luxury tonight. So I'm going to assume this next one. It's Jave. Could be Jave, Java, or Jave. So I'm going to go with Java, just for the sake of what I think might be correct, and I apologize if that's incorrect. So please give it up for Java, everybody.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like up my. Move black girls, cause I'll do either. I love, dude, I should be running Peter in Adidas with some short shorts. B-O-O all over me, my green is where it's supposed to be. Your green is in my grocery. This Asian dude, I stole his girl and now he got that. It's like an accent mark, it's all about the over ease. Hot like a parked car, I sound weird like. Or fly like the logo on my cousin's 440. Eating Oreos like these white girls that for my ladies. For a grown man, hanging in the islands looking for Earl like Toe Jam. I made the beat, so I'm calling it a slow jam. Butcher and I know it, man. Kill beef, go ham. These rappers are afraid of him, cause I'm a girl. Invaders and Gambino is a call girl. You pay me, brand new whip, 40 is like slavery. Told me I was awful and did not faze me. Tell me how my memory is hazy. You're my favorite rapper now, yeah, dude, I better be. Or you can kiss my human centipede. You wanna see my girl? I ain't that dumb. You wanna see my girl? Check Maxim. Man, why does every actor gotta rap some? I don't know, all I know is I'm the best one. It's a bonfire, turn the lights out. I'm burning everything. Talk about it's a bonfire, turn the lights out. I'm burning everything you talk about. You know.
That routine had so many moves and so few lyrics in it. But it was absolutely wonderful. We're going to go over to Gideon to talk about that one.
Alrighty. Love the song, by the way. I love the suit too. I love the color. I love the purple. Your technicality, you were moving along, you were grooving to it, of course. Very, very good choice of song. Definitely. Technicality and all that, great. Love the moving. You weren't afraid to move around, which is also a positive thing. All in all, very well.
Yeah, was that a shark? I think an incredible suit, just so cool looking. Well, we're gonna move forward over to Zachary Wolf. Zachary Wolf is up next. Here they are.
I was born in a messed up century. My favorite flavored sweets are raspberry and amphetamines. I bought a carburetor at age 16. I brushed my teeth with bleach cause I ain't got time for cavities. My daddy put a gun to my head, said if you kiss a boy I'm gonna shoot you dead. So I tied him up with gaffer tape and locked him in a shed. Then I went out to the garden and I fucked my best friend cause my high hopes are getting low because these people are so old. The way they think about it all, if I try I would never know. My high hopes are getting low, but I know I'll never be alone. It's alright, we'll survive, cause parents ain't always right. Watch my mom and dad laugh. See 1,000 volts go through the sun. They wish they never had. They told me casual affection leads to sexual infection, but it's hard to get an erection when you're so used to rejection. Yeah, the teacher fucked the preacher, but then he had to leave. I had to wash away the sins of a male cheerleader. Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, that cut off a little quicker than I thought. All right, so we're going to go over to Jibba to talk about Zachary Wolf.
As I said before, I love it when people use the words of the music to dictate what they do as well as move. You definitely have the moves, and you used it with the lyrics, which worked great for me. I wished you would have used, you had tons of chairs in the background that you could have used. All this sitting and being depressed and all this stuff. Just sit in a chair and talk about it. Got you down, got you up, got you happy. Use it. But other than that, you did one of my favorite things and used the lyrics. Great.
Well, you heard Jib said more chairs in fursuit dance competitions coming up in the future. So I'm going to take a second just to break right here before I go to the next dancer and say that, guys, we're all having a really good time here right now. But remember, as you can see up here at the top of the screen, Free Weekend Atlanta is accepting donations. This has been a very difficult financial time for the organization, but also for our charity. So please, if you can, go to donate.furryweekend.tv and toss a few bucks in the hat if you can, so that FWA can not only continue to operate, but can continue to do the wonderful charity work that they've done for many years. Okay, that is done for now. So let's go over to our next dancer. It is Key the Carrot. Give it up for Key the Carrot.
Hey, man, the you mean you ain't heard no?
How come all this conversation, me? How come all your ladies, they want me? 1 to the 3, 3, 7, I'ma lead. Bouncing both ways back to the bed, that's greed. Low rider whip, G-class push start. Nerdy brain, A plus felt smart. Hear you talking, that's what I call pish posh. Turn money and I'm ballin' like Chris Bosh. Kinda whipped to lately. I might take a vacay. Turn up in Tokyo, out the sake. If you pull it with a sword, we gon' parlay. Parlay beer, yeah, you better stand clear. Watch Marley and me, and I did not shed a tear. I'm a tough guy.
I hear you. I see you.
You wimp. Girl call me and she tired of the shrimp. Check the limp. I ain't talking about my. Yeah, my knees hurt so much. I walk like a pimp. It's so simple. Pull. Girlie thought I folded up like a book, but I'm a Kindle.
All these rocking engines cause they following the leader. I should switch it up on hooks and rock an afro like Lupitas. I don't keep up with the Joneses, but I do know Catherine Zeta. I'm with Candace, Titi, Timby, and Viola, mi amiga. Rappers, they gotta check in with the queen. I'm the alpha, the omega, everything in between. Oh, ride with Minaj, mashallah. Check in with me, then do your job. Queen is the name, Raffaello did the chain. This is Monse, Patty Plain Jane.
Key the Carrot going nuts in front of that living room door. Beta Monkey, you are up next.
I just want to make a commentary at the start of this, but Jibbo, we could totally hear your comments during that video. Enjoying it.
It's true and quite funny.
But yeah, no, another great. Honestly, it's good to see more hip hop performances that are really actually hitting their beats and hitting the choreo with it. It's kind of a nice change for me. And I'm just enjoying a lot of the ideas coming out of this. I could say a little bit, maybe just a little bit more level change or, something else. Breaking up a little bit of the squareness, facing the camera a lot, and try to maybe use more sideways movements and stuff to try and give you some more ideas. But these are just ideas to elevate it to the next level. These aren't really criticisms. So otherwise, look great.
All right, thanks, Beta Monkey. We are moving on to our next dancer. It is Ignition. Give it up for Ignition.
Hey you, can I learn your flavor? It's brand new. Now it's in the papers, all I seem to see. Must be something underneath. Take two, I'm still trying to figure out what makes you hard on the call. I guess it comes from your heart, cause when your head's right, you take your time. There's something about the love of things you like. Fire when the strobe hits you. Bet you're looking for something new. I feel the hate with you staring up across the room. I dare you play your cards, boy, you bet I'm a trendsetter too. Fire when the strobe hits you.
That's it, Brian? Yes.
Bet you're looking for something new. Staring up across the room. Bet I'm a trendsetter too.
Ignition, lighten it up with that dance. We're going to go over to Gideon to talk about Ignition.
Let's see, Ignition. Number one, love that song, of course. I love the flow you had throughout that whole song. All in well. Yeah, just pretty much that's about it. I love the flow through everything. Nothing bad to say about it at all, actually.
You hit
Great.
the drop
Well,
great.
we're
I
gonna-
love that drop. I love that
Yes,
song, and I
yes,
love
yes.
the drop.
All right, next we're going to move on to probably my favorite name on this list, which is Rancid Bean. Here's Rancid Bean.
All right, sing that.
Yes.
Hey.
Rancid Bean. Very good. Something I'm learning from watching all of these videos this year is what color everybody paints their rooms. And baby blue was a first. So, Jibba, we're going over you to talk about Rancid Bean.
Rancid Bean, you made that song rancid. I loved it. As the beginning, I loved the original, and then you took it down to a point where I just sat here and I had my hands up in the air and I'm sitting here dancing. The only thing I wish is that I could have saw your feet. I wanted to see, because I could tell your legs doing stuff, but I couldn't see what your feet were doing. Other than that, you did a superb job dancing with the music and hitting every single point of that song.
Yeah. Thank you, Jibba. Thank you very much. We're moving on to Polyu. So here's Polyu with their submission.
Test my reality, check if there's a weak spot. Clinging to insanity, hopes the world
Take
will
them
ease
hips.
up. Try and make it look like it's all summer getting better. Cause I know how to play it pretty good against the measure. Everyone started out a little insane, but we learned pretty quick how to fake it for the game. But some of you never learned to drop the act. So under that skin of yours, a heart attack. Cause everybody's so scared, we don't wanna go there. We don't wanna make a move, we got all our lives to lose. And in the dark, well, we just play our part. We run along like I don't know what's going on. Somebody make a move, somebody make a move. Please somebody make a move. We all know what's going on. Somebody make a move, somebody make a move. Please somebody make a move. We all know what's going on.
Wow, you know, as much as I like electronic music, I always think, because I'm a little emo rock kid at heart, that it's so cool when somebody picks out a rock song for one of these. And I think that was Paramore, so you're near and dear to my heart, Polio. But we're going to go over to Beta Monkey, who actually knows what he's talking about, for the actual critique of the piece.
Well, thank you for pulling out the rock card, because that was actually what I was going to comment on at first. Was just thank you for doing justice to a rock song. I'm happy to see that. Great energy, great variety of movements. I'm not even sure what to call it style wise, but you had some really interesting moves that I'm gonna take some notes on for future. I just enjoyed watching this one. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for letting me listening to Haley Williams' smooth voice for a few minutes there. All right, next up on the dance card. Oh man, we've got Raise. Here comes Raise with their dance submission.
Hey, what's up? It's been a while. Talking about it's not my style. Thought I'd see what's up while I'm lighting up. It's cold-hearted, cold-hearted. No, it's lame, but I'm so wild. Saw your face and got inspired. Guess you let it go, now you're good to go. It's cold-hearted, cold-hearted. It's probably gonna sound wrong. Promise it won't last long. If we can never go back, thought you'd like to know that. Won't touch you like I do. Won't love you like I would. He don't know your body. He don't do you right. He won't love you like I would. Love you like I would. Took you to want me, 'cause I want you. Been thinking it over, but I'm through. So stop wasting all my time, messing with my mind. It's cold-hearted, cold-hearted.
Ray's coming to us from what was apparently the dojo in the Matrix. Wonderful little set piece for that. Gideon, we're going to go over to you for Ray's dance.
All right, Raise. I love that suit. I've seen that suit around plenty of times. Love the suit. Personally, one of my favorites. I've seen you around in the dance community for a while. Personally, one of the people I look up to very well. I love the whole background. The background fit in very well. It was a great performance.
Great. Well, before we get over to the next answer, I want to do two things. One, of course, remind you to donate at donate.furryweekend.tv. But also, thank you for bearing with us, because we have been experiencing occasional technical difficulties during this stream. I'm seeing in the Twitch chat some people are having problems with lag and jittery streams and stuff like that. It's partially just the nature of streaming. Sometimes it could be anywhere in the signal line. That things can get a little choppy. So thanks for bearing with us.
Stream in the furry fandom, and it's causing everything to crash.
It could just be that enough people are watching it that it's causing it to stumble a little bit. But thank you for bearing with us. We appreciate it, and I hope that these will be available as VODs at some point. But I don't know the answer to that, because I'm just a comedian they asked to come in and host an animal person dance contest. So we'll see how that goes, but thank you again so much for being patient with the stream, because it is going to get weird occasionally. I'm also talking for a minute to give the stream maybe a little time to catch up so that you guys can enjoy our next dancer, who is Scarlett Jane Fox. So please check out Scarlett Jane Fox.
Been counting all your aces, you ain't winning. Your phone book full of numbers, staring names. All them vain decisions keep you jaded. You could have found the one, but you won't change. So aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should, I'd be glad to meet me. If I were you, aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should. I make a real good song out of you, time and ticking slow. Yes, overdue, aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should. I mean, I really think you should, yeah. Oh,
right, Scarlett Jane Fox, very nice. Nice deck also. Looks very well maintained and power washed. We're going to go over to Jibba.
All right, Miss Scarlett Jane Fox. I have to say you hit those pops and locks on the pop and locks on the beat perfectly. A lot of people will miss here and there, but you were right on it. And that's something that is a very great talent to have. A lot of people will miss one and then hit everything else, but you hit every single one of them. And I have to commend you for that. That's such a good job.
All right, thanks, Jibba. We're going to keep it moving right along so we can see everybody. Next up, we've got Gale Frostbane. Check it out.
Woo! Thank you, Mom.
Not only an excellent song choice with the Salt and Pepper song, but the first NBA-themed fursuit I've ever seen, I believe, in my life. We're going to go over to Beta Monkey to talk about Gale Frostbane.
Okay, Mom. That was a little bit more than just salt and pepper. That was a little spicy. No, just fucking... Oh, sorry, my bad. Just loved it. Not just. No, just I love the energy, love the crew. I loved the footwork you threw in there in the second half, but please give me a little bit more of that in the first half. I want to see you use. I know it's not a lot, but I want to see you use these right away. But otherwise, thank you for a great show, Mom.
All right, well, Beta, you have to put $100 in the FWA swear jar for that, but it's all good. So it's at donate.
Normally, I'm the one that curses.
Furryweekend.tv. All right, so we're going to move on. One of the great things about me not being a judge of this competition is that I don't have to be objective. And I can say that this is one of the dancers who, when I first saw them at a competition, made me just love watching people in fursuits dance. So here's Mangusu coming up for his entry into this year's contest.
Hey, yeah, I want to shoot, baby.
Shoot, baby, shoot. All right.
Ooh. How you doing, baby? No, not you. You, the bow-legged one. Yeah. What's your name? Damn, baby. That sounds sexy. Here I go again, girls. What's my weakness? Okay, then chillin', minding my business. You saw I looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stand, my niece, my witness. The brother had it going on with something kinda wicked. Had to kick it. I'm not shy, so I asked for the digits. I hope no, that don't make me see what I want. Slip, slide to it swiftly. Felt it in my hips, so I dip back to my bag of tricks. Then I flip forward tip, made me wanna do tricks on them, lick them like a lollipop should be lit. Came to my senses and I chill for a bit. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well. It's a spell, hell makes me wanna shoot.
Shoot, baby,
coming this way. Ooh.
Just as things are getting out of control, Mangusi got out of Dodge. We're going to go over to Gideon to talk about Mangusi.
Oh man, y'all are gonna make me judge Mangusu. Personal story, I saw Mangusu for my first time at Megaplex 2015, and he's actually one of the people that made me want to dance in this fandom, so this is actually very personal for me. I love everything he does, everything on the dance floor. He always has his own little twist of making it very fun to watch. I loved everything about that one, always moving, and the song always means something for him. I loved it.
All right, so moving on, we're going to our next. We've just got a few dancers left, and the next one up is Matsuri. So please enjoy Matsuri. 'Matsuri'. Jibba, what'd you think?
You know, it makes me feel like I'm in that dance game where you have to do this and hit all the things and use your hips and feet.
Paradise.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of the name of it. And if that's where you were trying to go, you definitely got me. I have been enthralled with watching those people who do that, and you definitely showed me that you know that, because I know some of the moves that you did, and you did such a great job doing it. I love the song, although I don't know what I did, what I said. It could have cussed me out in all sorts of other languages, but you did a great job. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jibba. We appreciate that. I'm still seeing that some people are having stream issues. Terribly sorry about that. There, I'm sure, will be ways to see pretty much all of these in whatever quality on whatever platform you like after this. I think I saw somebody's like, I'm going to just put mine on Twitter, whatever that may be. Also, it helps, by the way, on Twitch, if you go and change your video settings from auto quality to just whatever quality you want it to be. If you downsample it, you might have fewer bandwidth issues. So we're going to keep moving on. Next up, we have Red. So here comes Red. very nice living room, or you have a friend with a
I have to
very
make a
nice
comment
living
real
room.
quick. I
Jibba's
need
got to
know
jump in this one.
where all these people get all this money for these nice living rooms, and here I am with this backdrop and all sorts of stuff going on. I will have all sorts of money for this. I can't curse because his name already did it for me. So
looking at Anaheim.
Yeah, my couch is just a pile of laundry right now. So looking at that living room was very it made me jealous. But we're gonna go over to Beta Monkey for this one.
It was in Florida, but that's all snuck.
I have no room to comment on Jibba's thing because my kitchen is already pretty infamous. But at any rate, Red, that was probably the best dance comp I have ever seen you do. Seriously, kudos to that. I know you've been working on your choreography for years now and putting in so much time and effort, and honestly, that was you stepped up another level, and I want to see you keep doing that. I love the ground use that you had in there, a lot of variety, great use of camera and angles as well. Just everything in there was very, very solid. Thank you.
Thank you, Beta. All right, we have only 2 dancers left, and we are going to get to them right now. The first of them, everybody enjoy, Kip.
어딜 쳐다보는 거냐고 솔직히 너 그래 너 생판 처음 만난 너 왜 널 쳐다보는 거냐고 궁금했어 설레서 낯설어서 침착하게 서로 살살 안아볼겠나 오빠 차 핸들 살살 돌려볼겠나 모르는 게 약이야 객관식은 첫눈에 찍는 게 답이야 뜨거운 파이어 너의 맘 나의 맘 사람 새로운 사람 너무 설레서 미치겠어 낯선 여자애야 낯선 향기애야 Yes I want some your face 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 Hey we want some new face Hey we want some new face 낯선 여자애야 낯선 향기애야 Yes I want some your face Come on Your face Your face
Had just the right amount of Fortnite and just the right amount of K-pop rap with Psy there. Gideon, what you thinking?
All right. One thing I did notice throughout that whole thing is the energy. I love the energy through that whole performance. You kept it at 100%. You didn't stop, and the energy was just on point for that one. I love the song choice. It's nice to hear something new, of course.
Yeah, I enjoyed that song a lot. I had never heard it before. That's one of the things I love about a Fursuit Dance Comp is that I actually get to hear a bunch of music that I've never heard before and enjoy it. So, guys, we're on our last answer. Here we go. This is it for all the marbles. Please give it up for Yuki.
I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Dang, the people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon. I can't keep on losing you. I can't keep on losing you.
How many mistakes do it take till you leave? And I'm left with my hand and my face all red and the face looking at you like,
wait.
I know I ain't a saint if it ain't too late. Well,
I can't keep on
All right, and that guys, let's go over to Jibba to talk about Yuki for a second.
Yuki, you will never lose me. You will never ever lose me. You did so great in that. I love watching you dance. I love the song choice. I love the hits you did and made sure that you stayed on it the entire time. There's a reason why you won. I think it was last year. Yes, you won. Um, and I love watching it. But I have to say one thing. Thanks to everyone for staying indoors. That way we can have more conventions later on because I love doing this stuff. Um, but hopefully we can all be in person next year.
Yes.
Agreed.
We will make it work. So, guys, the judges while we've been doing this have been tabulating scores on a spreadsheet, and so I've already got the winners. But before we get to that, I want to ask the judges if you have any sort of final words to everybody before we reveal the winners.
Who's going first?
I
We'll
got
start with
distracted. I'm just going to let
say
my
me?
background audience do the job.
Just let them be themselves. Well, I will say this. Thank you to all of our wonderful judges who have come in tonight to watch all these awesome fursuit dance videos and donate their time to the wonderful organization that is Furry Weekend Atlanta. So I'm going to go ahead and just start from the bottom, which is a poor word to use. You're not at the bottom. You're just in the place you're in. So here's where we're going to go. Yes, please, Jibba.
And I thanked everybody for staying in, but I have to thank all of our first responders and our healthcare workers and those of you who don't get thanked, but you are essential. Because I'm essential and don't get thanked. Thank you guys, because the people who never thought that you would be important, you are important now. Continue to do so that we can continue this world. Thank you.
And I'm sure there are plenty of them watching right now. If there's one thing I've learned about this fandom, it's that there are people of all stripes and all walks of life who are walking around in dog heads. So yes, to any medical professional who is watching this right now, of course, our greatest thanks go out to you for helping us out while everything is completely insane. Okay, let's knock this out. Let's get into the results. I have them right here. We're going to start 5th place, which is actually a tie for 5th place this year. It is between Kip and Gail Frostborn. So congratulations to you guys on your 5th place finish. We have in 4th, Matsuri. Go you, Matsuri. Thank you so much for submitting your dance, and congratulations on your 4th place finish. All right, getting up into the
Hey,
final
judges,
3.
can we cheer a little bit louder since we don't have an actual audience to cheer with us?
I know, it's so weird not having a bunch of people go nuts when
Yeah, we
somebody
need more
gets
noise.
There we go. All right, so in 3rd, coming from the world's most beautiful living room, it is Red. Coming in at number 3. In 2nd, we have the funky mongoose Mangusu, who did an incredible job with his very sassy piece this year. And number 1, everybody give me like a drum roll on your desk or something if you can, I guess. In 1st, it is Yuki. Once again for Yuki. Incredible. Coming back at it again is Yuki. So this is the moment. Back at it again. This is normally where we would all flood the dance floor and have a big stupid dance party, but unfortunately we can't. So please send digital hugs in the Twitch chat, which I'm already seeing blowing up with wonderful words of encouragement.
I'm actually sitting in the Marriott Conference Center. I've been sitting here for like 3 days waiting on everybody to show up, and I just found out today that it was canceled. So yeah, I'm sitting here. Y'all have a good night.
Well, thank you guys for coming to the Fursuit Dance Company. Stay tuned. We've got more stuff coming up here on Furryweekend.tv, including a bunch of Artist Alley stuff, and of course the sort of all-night DJ programming, so you can hang out with all your favorite DJs from the fandom and vibe out to incredible music. So once again, thank you all for joining us. Judges, thank you so much for joining us. Dancers, thank you the most for joining us. And we will see you later on more stuff here on Furryweekend.tv.
Love y'all.